Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. You guys know I love soccer, or as the rest of the world calls it, football. And you know who else loves football? This guy, Lionel Messi. I mean, the guy eats, sleeps and breathes it. He's probably dreaming about bending it like Beckham in his sleep. Today, we're diving into the life of one of the greatest footballers of all time, Lionel Messi. We're talking more awards than Meryl Streep, more goals than, well, you get the picture. Stick around to find out some surprising facts you probably didn't know about him. Trust me, even if you think you know everything about Messi, you're going to want to hear this. All right, first up, we're going way back to the beginning. Picture this, Barcelona, Spain, the year 2000. The city is buzzing with energy, a hub of culture, art, and of course soccer. A young Messi is tearing up the youth league. I mean, this kid was unstoppable, like a little magician on the field. His footwork was mesmerizing, his speed unmatched, and his vision beyond his years. Everyone knew he was something special. Scouts from all over were talking about this prodigy from Rosario, Argentina. They saw a future star in the making, but here's the thing, Messi had a growth hormone deficiency. It was a condition that threatened to derail his dreams before they even began. It was a real problem. And his family couldn't afford the treatment. The cost was astronomical and they were at their wits' end, unsure of how to help their son. Enter FC Barcelona, like knights in shining armor. They saw his potential and offered to pay for his treatment. They knew they had to act fast to secure this gem. But get this, they were so eager to sign him, they didn't even have a contract ready. The urgency was palpable. They couldn't risk losing him to another club. So what did they do? They grabbed the closest thing they could find. A napkin! Yes, a simple napkin became the canvas for what would be one of the most important signatures in soccer history. That's right, Messi's first contract with Barcelona, the one that would change his life forever, was written on a napkin. It was a moment of sheer improvisation that would go down in history. Can you imagine that? A napkin, it's almost unbelievable, yet it happened. This tiny piece of paper held the promise of a future legend. It's like something out of a movie, but it just goes to show you, when you've got talent like Messi's, even a napkin can't hold you back. His journey from that moment on was nothing short of spectacular. Talk about a legendary signature. That napkin became a symbol of hope, determination, and the incredible journey of one of the greatest soccer players of all time. So, we know Messi had this growth hormone deficiency, right? It's something that could have easily derailed his dreams before they even began. Imagine being a young kid, passionate about football, but facing a medical condition that makes you smaller and weaker than your peers. It's a tough situation for anyone, let alone a child with big dreams. It was a big deal. The treatment was expensive and not easily accessible. His family had to make significant sacrifices to support his medical needs. I mean, we're talking about a kid who was born to play football, but his body wasn't cooperating. Every time he stepped onto the field, he had to prove himself, not just to others, but to himself as well. He was smaller than the other kids, and for a while, it looked like his dream might not happen. The physical difference was stark, and it was a constant reminder of the uphill battle he faced. Can you imagine the pressure, the disappointment? Every setback must have felt like a mountain to climb. But Messi didn't let it break him. But Messi, he's not your average kid. He had an extraordinary drive and an unyielding spirit. He knew what he wanted, and he was willing to work harder than anyone else to get it. He was determined, and he had the talent to back it up. His skills on the field were undeniable, and he used every opportunity to hone them. He didn't let the deficiency define him. Instead, he let his passion and dedication shape his journey. He trained harder, he pushed himself further, and he never gave up on his dream. Every practice session, every game was a step closer to his goal. He knew he had something special, and he was determined to show the world. His confidence grew with every achievement, no matter how small, and boy did he ever. His perseverance paid off in ways that no one could have imagined. This kid, with all the odds stacked against him, went on to become one of the greatest footballers of all time. Talk about inspiring. His story is a testament to the power of resilience and the human spirit. Okay, get this. This one blows my mind. So, Messi, born and raised in Argentina, right? But guess what? He almost ended up playing for Spain. I know, right? Crazy. See, Messi was killing it in Barcelona's youth academy, and the Spanish Football Federation, they saw his potential. They were like, we need this kid on our team. They offered him a spot on the Spanish national team. Can you imagine the pressure, the weight of two nations on his shoulders? But Messi, he's a loyal dude. He loves Argentina, it's in his blood, so he politely declined Spain's offer and chose to represent his home country. And the rest, as they say, is history. Chapter 4. All right, let's talk records, people. Messi's broken more records than Taylor Swift. And one of his most insane achievements, 91 goals in a calendar year. You heard me right, 91. That's more goals than most players score in their entire careers. In 2012, Messi was like a man possessed. He was scoring goals for fun, from every angle, every position. It was like watching a video game, except it was real life. This record, it's unheard of, it's legendary, it's like the holy grail of football records, and it might never be broken. I mean, come on, 91 goals, that's just ridiculous. Chapter 5. Okay, you know you've made it when you have your own theme park, right? Well, Messi, he's officially made it. They built this massive theme park in China called the Messi Experience Park, and it's dedicated entirely to him. We're talking interactive exhibits, virtual reality experiences, the whole 9 yards. You can relive all of Messi's greatest moments, learn about his life story, and even test your own football skills. It's like Disneyland for football fans. I'm telling you, this guy is a global icon. He's got his own theme park. Who else can say that? It's Messi's world. We're just living in it. Chapter 6. Okay, so we know Messi's a football genius, but did you know he's also a pretty awesome human being? Beyond the pitch, Messi's kindness and generosity shine just as brightly as his football skills. This guy's got a heart of gold. He's not just about scoring goals, he's about making a real difference in people's lives. He's a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, a role he takes very seriously, and he's super passionate about using his platform to make a difference in the world. Whether it's through raising awareness or direct involvement, Messi is always there. He's involved in all sorts of charitable work, from visiting hospitals to supporting educational initiatives, especially when it comes to children's rights and education. He's built schools, provided scholarships, and created opportunities for countless kids, hospitals, you name it. His contributions to healthcare have saved lives and improved communities. He's always using his voice to speak out against poverty and inequality. Messi's speeches and public appearances often highlight these critical issues. It's inspiring to see someone with his level of fame and fortune use it for good. He's a beacon of hope for many. He could be out there buying islands and driving sports cars, living a life of luxury without a care in the world, but instead he's choosing to give back and make the world a better place. His actions speak louder than words. Now that's what I call a role model. Messi's legacy will be remembered not just for his football, but for his incredible heart and dedication to helping others. All right, time for some ink talk. Messi's got a bunch of tattoos, but there's one that's particularly special. He's got a giant tattoo of his mother's face on his back. Talk about a tribute. You can tell how much family means to him. His mom, she's always been his biggest supporter right from the beginning. She's the one who took him to all those practices and cheered him on from the sidelines, so it's no surprise he wanted to honor her with this incredible tattoo. It's a beautiful gesture, and it just goes to show you, no matter how famous he gets, he'll always be a mama's boy at heart. Okay, let's talk awards, people. Messi's trophy cabinet, it's basically a museum, but the most prestigious award in football, the Ballon d'Or, Messi's won it a record-breaking 6 times. 6! That's more than any other player in history. This award, it's like the Oscar of football. It's given to the best player in the world, and Messi's won it 6 times. It's insane. It just goes to show you, this guy is in a league of his own. He's the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And with 6 Ballon d'Ors to his name, there's no debating it. All right, remember how we talked about Messi having a heart of gold? Well, he doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk. He's got his own foundation called the Leo Messi Foundation, and it's dedicated to helping children in need. They focus on providing education, healthcare, and opportunities for kids all over the world. They've built schools, hospitals, and sports centers. They're giving kids a chance to follow their dreams, just like Messi did. It's amazing to see someone with his platform and influence use it to make a real difference in the world. He's not just a football star, he's a true humanitarian. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about the most important people in Messi's life. His family. This guy's a total family man. He's married to his childhood sweetheart, Antonella Rocuzzo, and they have 3 adorable kids together. You can always see them on the sidelines, cheering him on. He's always posting pictures of them on social media, and it's clear that family is everything to him. It's refreshing to see someone at the top of their game still prioritize their loved ones. He's got all the fame and fortune in the world, but at the end of the day, it's all about family, and that's what makes him so relatable. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing content. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Let us know in the comments which fact surprised you the most about Lionel Messi. Was it the napkin contract? The 91 goals? Let's hear it. See you next time. And remember, always follow your dreams, even if they start on a napkin.